I admire Dave Filoni for giving us such crazy good episodes in Clone Wars like the Zillo Beast. George Lucas really was like, here you go, want a Godzilla/King Kong kaiju-sized creature in Star Wars? Boom, Zillo Beast. Today we are going to rewatch the second episode. If you haven't seen the first video, go watch it and come back, unless you like watching part 2s before part 1, because in that case, you're all good. But we're going to rewatch this episode in slow motion to see what all we missed the first time we watched this. If you're new here and you enjoy the video, go hit that subscribe button real quick and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next video. Now, without prolonging the carnage anymore, let's just jump right into this episode. We know these clones blasters will have no absolute effect on the Zillo Beast, but you know what? We're gonna put them there just to make ourselves feel good. Even the ATTEs are not the same weapons that brought them down in the first place, so why even bother putting them there? Okay, there we go. Here's some of the same weapons. A whole 2 of them, by the way.
Now there are 2 of them.
No, don't stop. Yes, sir.
You would think they would have a fleet of them waiting for the drop-off.
Such size. Such power.
Unlimited power.
I assure you.
What does she have on the back of her head? What are those? Are these ears or some kind of sensory gland, or are they part of her front of her head? I do not remember that at all. That is so weird. Kind of grossing me out.
Oh my God! What's wrong with your face?
The clones guarding the Zillo Beast are giving off the same vibes as the overconfident Dougs, who were like, yeah, we're killing everything, and then they get shot as soon as like they have their first encounter. Oh, that looks so painful. I feel like they got farther than the Jurassic Park movies got with the T-Rexes bringing them to the city, because I'm pretty sure they broke out as soon as the boat docked. At least they got the Zillo Beast in the facility and locked down and are starting to do testing.
Would it not be more efficient to simply kill the beast?
Oh my goodness, Palpatine is not a dog person. Could you imagine?
It is, after all, just an animal.
It didn't seem to have liked your comment. Wait, so is the Zillo Beast actually smart? I don't remember. Did they ever get to that? I don't remember what happens at the end of this episode. Good thing we're watching it.
I serve at your pleasure, Chancellor. I'm just not sure where to begin.
You would know that if you had unlimited power.
You need to find a way to kill that beast, or we shall replace you with someone who can.
We need you to figure out how to kill the unkillable beast, or you're fired by the end of the day. Thanks. See that big brain of yours go to work.
What's wrong with your face?
Anyone interesting in this shot? Where's Waldo? Senator Ornfrita. Is that a Rhodian? Actually, we can't see him. Yeah, no idea. Little hammerheads up here talking. Those are cool. Oh, it is a Rhodian. Check that out. This guy, the weird looking dude. I don't know what his race is called.
Hello. You're not in trouble again, are you?
Aw, I love a good 3PO-R2 reunion.
I see what's going on here. You think I can help influence the Chancellor?
What did Anakin just say? Oh, this is like back when they were first assuming that they could use Anakin to get to the Chancellor. Basically what they did in episode 3, but they used it for the Zillo Beast.
It has no voice to defend itself.
Yeah, because the Zillo Beast doesn't have a voice. It's like, I don't know what the intelligence it's equal to, like a gorilla? King Kong? Is that what they're trying to say? I mean, they're pretty smart. You've seen videos. They do be doing stuff.
I didn't think you'd feel so strongly about it.
Is that Mon Mothma in the background? Oh my gosh, it is. It has to be. I feel like that has to be a Mon Mothma.
Some things must be kept secret, even from the people, so as not to aid the enemy.
Hint, hint, our marriage. What? He sprays him with a mist? I do not remember this. I thought they injected him. I thought it happened completely differently. What does the Zillo Beast eat? Could you give him like a pill made of the poison fuel? I mean, like that would go into his bloodstream eventually, right? Because he hasn't eaten anything. He's got to eat, right? It's like a dragon. Dragons are carnivores. They eat smaller animals. Maybe he's just hungry. Maybe he's hangry. Maybe that's why this is about to happen. Oh, that guy died real quick. This poor guy literally gets thrown up and over the guardrail. Falls to his death immediately. This poor clone is trying his hardest to run to whatever side is closest. Actually, he was probably closer to the other side. Yeah, what the heck? Wait, he was at one of the comms beforehand. He should have just turned around and gone back down this one. Why did he decide to run across? Oh, wait, he squished that droid. I didn't even see that. Jeez, that's a big droid. He just compressed it like one of those car squishers. It puts it into a little cube. He just wallied that droid. Oh, look at his little tongues. Look at those little slugs in there. I mean, that's a weak point. See, we still only have 2 of the ion cannons that took him down.
If that creature's as powerful as they say, what good are these rifles gonna be?
Thank you. Thank you, clone, for having some common sense. Turn and run. Wow, everyone killed instantly. Just vaporized. All the bones broken. And the one that survived doesn't even try to attack. He's like, let me hold as still as possible and maybe he won't be able to see me. Oh my gosh, that's what they do with the T-Rexes in Jurassic Park. You stand really still and it can't see you. Big brain. Someone watched the right movie. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this. I forgot he went through the underworld. Look at this little Rhodian. His little suction cup fingers running away. That's so funny. This is a little Twi'lek running, some humanoids. I don't think he actually kills anyone on this run. Okay, so he punches through this bridge, but I don't think anyone was on it. It's just debris, no people.
Better hurry, sir. You're missing all the fun.
He's like, yes, I love it when things go bad. All right, this is an easy one. What does that say? What do all these say? I'm just gonna bully myself into learning Arabic. This just says Ross, like Ross the clothing store brand. I'm confused. This says hot, probably some hot food. Okay, no idea what this one says. What is that? Did you see that? Okay, what is this? Do you see that girl? That is so cool. Is it like, she's wearing some kind of robes. I have no idea what it's for. Let's see what it says it's for, right? Since we don't know Arabic yet. If anyone does know Arabic, do you read these while I sit here and figure them out? Don't understand what this one is. Yale? Is that what it says? No, I feel like it doesn't say Yale, right? Okay, I have no idea what this one means. If anyone can help me, that would be great. I love that he gets mad at it. Oh, this is such a cool shot. Look at it. Just uppercuts this gunship. It disintegrates it. You can see the clones flying out. Look at the pilot right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's 2 more. Look at this. There's one right here, and this one. This one. There's one right here too. 1, 2, 3. Watch. Here's all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. I had no idea you could actually see the clones falling out. That is wild. Oh my goodness, that is so brutal. Look at this. He tries to evade it the last second and then it just takes his wing off. Oh, he knocks the bridge down and all these people go down and die too. I think that was a person. Yeah, look, there's people on this bridge. He knocks them off. Probably one right here too. Oh, there's a 3rd one. Oh my gosh, Twi'lek, that is so brutal. I love the little backflip. Good touch. There we go. There's King Kong for you. It's crazy how big he looks most of the time, but in comparison to Coruscant, he looks so small. It is Mon Mothma. Okay. Thought I was crazy. Okay, do you remember this girl from the Snow Arc? Senator Chuchi, I think, with the Snow Panthers and the Talls and the corrupt senator. I love this episode. One of my favorites. We actually just watched this battle in slow motion and it was really cool. Definitely go check it out after we finish the Zillo Beast. I'm glad that she's around. There's that Rhodian. He's just been walking in circles for the last 20 minutes. I thought I saw Bail Organa. Wow, his eyes glow green. What a cool touch.
Yes, we are going now.
Okay, that was pretty funny. That was a good line. 3PO running with his arms up in the air, that's when you know they're in trouble. When was the last time he did that? Hoth? When he was running in the ice caves? Or in Echo Base? Where's the nose art? None of these have cool nose art? Maybe it was season 3 before they started doing that. Or maybe these just haven't been to battles, so they're like clean, fresh out the factory.
Act quickly, we must.
What? Is that Ayla Secura? I do not remember her in this. She was in the arc with the monkeys that we were talking about in the part 1 video. Okay, so the name is escaping me. Someone put it in the comments of this video. If you guys didn't figure out in the last video, we're gonna do that. Oh, that was nice. So apparently, where the Zillo Beast was being kept, they actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lasers that didn't do anything to try to stop the Zillo Beast. I don't know where all these came from, but they weren't there earlier.
My security staff insisted on adding this emergency escape route.
I don't know. Chancellor's escape plan of hiding from the Beast is leaving the building. I feel like that's probably the worst thing you would want to do, right? If you're in a big secure building and there's like an emergency situation going on outside, you'd probably want to stay in the big safe building or go deeper into it. You could probably go underground to a bunker and be safer than it would be to get out of the building that you're in, right?
I believe something is following us.
They are just falling straight into the King Kong cliches. That ended quickly.
Oh, now I eat you.
We're doomed.
What are you gonna do? You can't do anything. Yeah, you're doomed. That's completely right, 3PO.
In the Beast clutches, the Chancellor is.
I don't know why they have Ayla Secura walking around this episode. She's pretty cool. I wouldn't have minded seeing more of her in Clone Wars, actually. She was only in a few episodes here and there. Clone Wars was her prime before she died in the next movie.
Got an idea, but it's risky.
Ah, big brain Anakin cut the ship in half.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, come at me if you want, but Chancellor was actually good. Like, he had some funny lines in this arc. He's usually a pretty crap character because you know who he is, but it's still interesting to watch him and see him play the two different roles that he plays throughout the arc and all of the story. He was pretty comedic in these 2 episodes.
What is Skywalker doing?
I love that they zoom in and it's just Anakin being reckless. Whoa, that is so cool. I forgot they hop on the beast. Whoa.
Here's where the fun begins. Hang on!
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
I say that a lot. I didn't realize that, but I said it at least twice this week, unironically.
This is where the fun begins.
Another good line that I say a lot is lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.
Lock the door.
And hope they don't have blasters.
I don't know. Every time I'm like with a friend or my little brother and I'm like leaving the house or a car and I need to tell them to like lock the doors, I'll go lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters every time.
Catch it!
Did Anakin just not even think about what he was doing? I mean, he's a Jedi. Yeah, I guess he has the Force, so he can kind of alter. But he was just gonna let Chancellor die? He was hoping that Obi-Wan was there? What was he gonna do? How do you improvise past falling after the ship gets cut in half? You gotta save your secret wife, your childhood droid, your best friend droid, and then also the Chancellor. Okay, realistically, there's nothing to hold on to. She would have slid right off, right? Yeah, that's realistic. Thank you. That's so funny. We can always use more 3PO and R2 moments in Clone Wars. Okay, so what did Yoda and Ayla Secura do? Like, they hopped on to distract him, basically, but they could have just had the gunships fly around. They didn't really need to hop off and be all extra and hop in his mouth and stuff, right? They were just a distraction. They didn't do anything. But also, they were so quick to open fire when the Jedi were still on the beast. When Chancellor was there, they were like, okay, nobody fire. But Jedi? Nah. Why are these white now? Do you notice that? These are way whiter than the blue beams they used on Malastare. Tiny difference. What is going on there? Oh, this is the doctor, it looks like.
Get over there!
R2's like, hold on, I am leaving you, 3PO. Ah, sad. Should have been him. That's what it looked like when the clones dropped. Bonk. Whoa, do you see his nose holes? I did not realize that. Okay. It like, the gas bomb goes in his mouth and then smoke comes out of his nostrils, which are above his eyeballs. When the droid was gassing him the first time, it gassed him like here. It should have been gassing him up here. No wonder it didn't work. Honestly, I cannot believe after this episode, that was the last we saw the Zillo Beast. They need to visit it in Bad Batch or something. Because they hinted at it. At the end of the episode, they hint at it, right? Hey, real quick, this is Future Michael. Just reiterating, I made this video before they released the Zillo Beast episode in Bad Batch. Well, I'm glad they revisited the Zillo Beast in Bad Batch. I guess it's time to go watch it now. Oh, this is so cool. I forgot about this. They just do a force shield with the poison gas. They just leave 3PO. Oh, no.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Oh, this music is so emotional. Why is it so sad? It's so sad. Why'd they go and make it so sad? So emotional. King Kong who?
I will make certain that sacrifice was not made in vain.
You wanted to kill it. You're happy it's dead.
A word, if you please. Your new orders.
This is what I'm talking about.
You want me to? Clone the beast?
Clone the beast. His last order was to clone the beast, and then we just never hear about it again. How could they do us like that? So weird. They set it up so well to like visit it later, and they just leave it. Clone the beast. Oh, what? And then just never hear from it again. Whoa. Okay, so I'm looking up to see what happens after this, to see if it was ever revisited in any other Star Wars material. And apparently in the behind the scenes, Dave Filoni was joking with George Lucas that it would be really funny if the Zillo Beast could sense Palpatine was a Sith Lord, and the Zillo Beast going after him was his way of actually trying to warn Coruscant. That's crazy. I thought it was because he kind of sensed that Palpatine didn't like it and tried to have it killed. Like, you know, a dog can understand what you're saying, but, you know, I feel like it was that. That's really funny if he was able to sense like a large evil presence and you just went after him. Whoa. Okay, so apparently following Star Wars Clone Wars being canceled, someone was interviewing Dave Filoni and they were asking about the Zillo Beast potential return in Star Wars Rebels, and Filoni said that a comeback wasn't possible because its scale was too challenging for the production team and they had no reason for why the Galactic Empire would clone it. And then it says he suggested the possibility of introducing a baby specimen rather than a mechanical one. Okay, so I have some pretty crazy news to end the video with. I know, sorry to end the video here, but the Zillo Beast did return. A different Zillo Beast actually made an appearance in a comic called Age of Resistance. More specifically, the story with Kylo Ren, a young Kylo Ren, when he's working with stormtroopers. Well, I don't know. There's some that look like First Order, and then there's other that are like old stormtroopers. It was at the time when they were phasing them out. Stormtrooper here, stormtrooper here. These are definitely stormtroopers, but there's also First Order troopers as well. Basically, they go to this planet. Apparently, Vader went here a while ago, and he was trying to get the Benethi, the planet, or the people to be under the rule of the Empire, and then apparently they failed. And so Kylo Ren is coming back in this era, young Kylo Ren, with First Order troops as well as old stormtroopers. He goes in to try to negotiate with their king, who is massive, gigantic, with tusks, stormtrooper helmets around his neck. Like, he's huge. And Kylo Ren actually handles the situation pretty well until the end, where he gets a little annoyed and then straight up tries to force choke him. Doesn't work, so he just lightsabers him through the head. Pretty crazy. Then he chops him off at the knees because they were too tall and, you know, mocks them, saying,
"Not so tall now without your legs, huh?"
But apparently these people worship a Zillo Beast, and so it shows up and he has to fight it. And I'm just saying, this is insane. I can't believe it returned in a comic, let alone in an Age of Resistance comic, and Kylo Ren fought it. It seems a lot cooler than the movie portrayal of Kylo Ren, so I don't know. It would be really cool if we had a way to like go over comics and stuff. I wish there was a way to like bring them to life, like 2.5D animation or something. I don't know. There's so many cool stories out there that we'll never see unless we sit here and, you know, read them. It would be cool to make a video on them though. I don't want to spoil it because it's definitely worth a read. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the only other time Zillo Beast ever was in Star Wars. What do you guys think? Do you think we should see one pop up in Mandalorian or Ahsoka or some live action show? I feel like that would be so sick. If you enjoyed this arc, please let me know in the comments. Also, tell me which arc we should do next. Maybe the other arc with Aayla Secura and the little monkey people and rolling around with the opposite bomb that saves the droids and burns all the clones. I'll have another video out soon. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, but I will see you in the next one. And remember, the Force will be with you always.